Hi guys, it's Maddie, and today I wanted to film a YouTube video showing a ton of the different makeup hacks that I've been seeing all over TikTok, all over social media. I feel like so many people are playing with makeup right now since we're all stuck in quarantine. So I honestly just wanted to gather up a bunch of hacks, see how they worked on me, see if I liked them, and yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first I'm going to pin my hair back with some bobby pins. And the first hack that we're going to be trying out is this like powder before foundation. It's like a whole different order for your base makeup, and I've been seeing people try it and love it, so I'm going to try it. I'm kind of nervous but excited. So the first step is to moisturize, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna put a pretty generous layer on. I always like to moisturize before I do my makeup, but obviously usually I don't put powder on right after. Usually I put foundation on, or primer I guess. On the neck. Oh, I love this moisturizer. Okay, so I'm gonna just let that dry just a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with some loose translucent powder. I'm gonna use the Coty Airspun, but I mean, obviously any translucent powder will work. And she said to just do a super light layer, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take just a big fluffy brush. My skin is looking so dewy from the moisturizer. I'm gonna take it down the neck as well, since I am gonna be putting foundation there. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty good. I don't think I went overboard, so that's good. And the next step is to use a setting spray all over the face. And then I remember that in the TikTok she said to make sure to let this dry completely before you go in with the next step, which is primer. So I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, so that is feeling pretty dry. My skin definitely does feel tacky. So now I'm going to go in with my primer, and I'm just gonna do about that much. And I'm gonna focus this in my T-zone. But I'm gonna bring it everywhere. This honestly reminds me a lot of how Jackie Aina does her base. Okay, skin is definitely feeling super tacky. I used the Milk Hydrogrip primer. I just have the little mini size, which is so cute, but definitely feeling tacky on my skin. Honestly, it looks, I mean, haven't done anything, but like my skin looks glowy. So I guess that's a good sign. Okay, so the next step is just to go in with foundation. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to mix 2 shades to get mine. And I'm just going to put that all over the face. And I'm just gonna take my sponge and blend that in. I'm pretty sure they didn't specify whether you needed to use a sponge or a brush, so I'm just gonna use a sponge because that's what I've been doing lately. Okay, so I feel like that's blended pretty well, and I'm looking in the mirror, oops, And honestly, I feel like everybody was saying how their pores just like disappeared and their skin just looked amazing when they tried this, but I don't really feel like my pores look any smaller than usual. So I don't know. I don't know if I applied too much powder, too little powder. There's even like a few spots like around my nose where it's like collecting a little bit, which is obviously not ideal, but I mean, it definitely doesn't look bad. I'm also looking in like a 10 times magnified mirror, so I mean, from far away I feel like it looks good, but I don't feel like it's amazing. Maybe the thing with this hack is not to like make your pores disappear, but just to make your makeup last longer, because I could see it lasting a long time since I put the powder on. But yeah, I don't know about this. I don't feel like I see that big of a difference in my pores, but let's just keep going. I'm kind of curious to just see how it wears and how everything lays on top. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, and I'm going to mix two shades because I have one that is pretty dark, as you can see. Not really a highlight shade. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. Okay, I totally forgot that the concealer was one of the hacks that I was gonna do, but luckily I'm doing well. So basically, instead of doing the big triangle concealer that I'm used to doing, and I feel like that's kind of what everybody's doing, this TikTok recommended that you do around the nose, under the eye, the inner corner of the eye, and then kind of up in a shape like that. So let's see. That is what I'm gonna do. And again, I'm just gonna mix another color with that. It looks lighter on camera, but in person it's just not that light. So I'm going to do a little more. I forgot he also mentioned to do the corners of the mouth. So upwards like that. So now I'm just going to mix in the lighter concealer on top. This one's so light. But this is supposed to kind of emphasize that like lifted eye look, which will look really good when I do the concealer because, or not the concealer, that's what I'm doing right now. When I do the eyeshadow, because I'm gonna try to do like that cat eye brown liner look. So this concealer will definitely complement that. This looks crazy, but I'm gonna blend it out and I think it's gonna look good. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling super highlighted. As you can see, I think I just got a few shades lighter from that concealer, and this is so full coverage. Yeah, up close, I do still feel like my pores are still visible. I mean, I don't think they look horrible, but I don't necessarily think they look any better than usual. So yeah, again, maybe that was not the point of the hack, but I do like the concealer placement. I feel like this, as you can see, I mean, I kind of have a natural shadow there anyways, just because of my eye shape and how they're kind of hooded, but I do feel like the concealer definitely helped to lift, and I feel like once I put powder on and contour, it's going to just keep making that cat eye shape even better. So I'm going to set my face now, and I think since the liquids I've used have been pretty heavy-handed, I'm gonna go in with a more luminous light powder just so that it doesn't get too heavy looking. So I'm gonna go in with the Becca Be a Light palette. I love this palette. I think it is so pretty and it's super natural. The first thing I'm gonna do is set my under eyes. I'm going to go over my concealer and then just set it with the lightest powder in here. Okay, so to set the rest of my face, I'm just gonna take the powder in here and lightly dust it all over the face. This palette is so good for summertime because it's not too matte. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Now that my face is set, I'm going to go in with some bronzer, and I'm going to use the NYC Sunny Bronzer. This is such a classic bronzer, and let's see what I'm going with. I'm going to take this big fan brush. And I'm going to try to just avoid this area because we put concealer there, so I want that area to stay light so that it can lift the eye. Okay, so now that I have bronzed up, I honestly could just still keep going. I love bronzer. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the lighter powder and just go under, connect it to the mouth to just keep that area light. And now I'm going to go in with some blush. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Milani Luminoso blush. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of highlighter, and let's see, I'm going to use this one. It's a super pretty champagne color, and as you can see, I feel like it just doesn't look like I put a streak of highlight. It's just super glowy in that area. Now that my highlighter is on, it's time to move on to the eyeshadow, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette. I feel like this just has a lot of really good neutral shades so that I can create that like cat smoky eye look that I've been seeing everywhere. I can't even think of like a particular TikTok or video that's been doing this. I just feel like everybody's been trying this look, so that's what I'm gonna try. So for a transition shade, I'm just gonna take this brown right there. It's pretty light, but I just want to set a color in the crease. So with every color that I add in, I'm gonna try to keep the shape going out like that. So just towards the outside, I'm just gonna kind of wing it upwards. Instead of just coming down and stopping there, I'm gonna try to take it out. And I'm taking this even up into the brow because it's just the transition. And honestly, I feel like every time I do my eyeshadow, I kind of try to do like a more cat eye look because I just feel like that complements my face. And now I'm just going to go in with a few darker shades of brown just to like deepen up the crease and really emphasize that wing. I guess I won't show the colors just because I'm just going to be taking random dark brown shades because I really feel like it doesn't matter as much like the shades you use for this, but more so just the shape that you create. So you could do this with like warmer tone browns, you could do it with colors, you could do it with cooler tones. It really just, I think the whole trend is like the shape of the cat eye. I'm happy with that shape. So I'm just going to take a brush, let's see, to add some shimmer to the lid, just to add some pop. So I'm gonna do a gold shade. Okay, so I put the lighter shade on the inside, and now I'm going to take a darker shade for the outer corner just to keep the outside a little bit darker. Now I'm going to take a brown liner and I'm gonna do a wing. I feel like that is what really completes that cat eye shape, is the liner. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. Okay, so I just wanted to apply a coat of mascara just to make sure that the eye looked cohesive with mascara on. I feel like it always looks a little bit scary until there's mascara. But now, just to further accentuate the cat eye, I'm going to add the liner to my inner corner, which is definitely something I've been seeing people do. Okay, so I added the liner to the inner corner. I'm so not used to seeing myself like this, but there is one last hack that I wanted to try before I finish up my makeup, and that includes a blow dryer for your mascara. So you apply your coat of mascara and then you use the blow dryer to blow your lashes up on cool, and it's supposed to like really lift them. So I'm gonna go get my blow dryer. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply just a little bit more mascara just to make sure that they are pretty well coated. And then I'm going to use the blow dryer. I'm kind of nervous. It's blowing my... Probably help if I could find the attachment that makes it like a skinny stream of air, but I literally cannot find it to save my life, so I'm just trying my best. Okay, I actually do feel like that lifted my lashes. I kind of do feel like you could just curl your lashes and get like a similar effect, but I guess it's kind of fun to try out. I am gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Actually, wait, while my mascara is dry, since I literally just dried it, I should set my face with setting spray, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm going to add some bottom mascara. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to do is put on some lip products, and I just want to do like a nude color because we already have like this neutral eye going. So I'm gonna use Kylie lip liner in Bare. Okay, so once they're lined, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the liquid lip so that it doesn't look so harsh on my lips. Same shade. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm just gonna add a clear gloss. Okay, totally forgot that I need to still do my eyebrows because I totally lost track of the order we were going in. I got the product out of my brows and I'm just going to brush them up, and instead of like trying to arch them perfectly, I'm just gonna focus on brushing them upwards because that is what will support that like upwards cat eye shape. And I am just gonna take a little bit of Brow Wiz because I feel like this eye look is super dramatic, so I feel like I just need a little bit more color in the brows. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of brow gel. Okay, so that is it for this TikTok makeup hacks video. I do feel like this was a lot. Like I don't know, I'm just not used to like so much drama with the eyes. I really don't usually do too much with my eyeshadow. I feel like a pair of false lashes would really like va-va-voom this look, but I do like how it turned out. I guess like to go through each of the hacks, I like the concealer hack. I feel like I will definitely do that again. Because I also feel like, I mean, I did kind of use a lot of concealer today, but I feel like in general you could use less product because you're not putting a whole big triangle. You're just doing like the inner corner, by your nose, and then up. So I liked the concealer. The foundation, powder, whole base order, I don't know. I guess it depends how long this will last. I'm not gonna wear it that long because I'm obviously not going anywhere. I mean, my pores do look good now, but that's like after powder, that's after all of that, so I don't know if I can attribute that to the hack or not. I'm not sure. I like the eye look. I don't know, I feel like I need to do a little bit more like playing with the inner corner. I don't know. I love the brown wing. I already do brown wings like pretty frequently because I just think they look soft and pretty. Let's see, anything else? I think that's it. Hopefully I'm not forgetting one of the hacks. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I had a lot of fun filming it, and I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see like which of these hacks I'll be wanting to try again. This is definitely different for me in terms of how I wear my makeup, but I had a lot of fun just trying something different, and I will definitely be using some of these again. So thank you, TikTok, for teaching me some new tricks, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!